this episode of Coyote Nation TV, learn about how COVID-19 is impacting seniors and find out some new shows and movies to binge while you're at home. Today is Friday, April 3rd, 2020, and Coyote Nation TV starts now.
Hey Coyotes, I'm Gabby Carden, and I hope all of y'all are finishing up this week strong. If you've been paying attention to the news, you would have seen that the government has extended social distancing guidelines until April 30th, for now. This means that events, including prom, will be postponed or canceled. Scene TV's Maya Reedy went on Instagram Live with senior Elijah Malone on Tuesday to talk about his senior experience and how it has changed. Take a look.
Today, we're here to talk about how seniors are being affected by COVID-19 and this quarantine. You know, like half of your senior year, you've been stuck at home. So, to get started, I'm going to ask you a simple question. How are you holding up? How is quarantine treating you?
You said what?
How's the quarantine treating you?
You know, it's not that bad. Honestly, because I don't mind being home. I'm a homebody anyway. But at the same time, I enjoy getting out. So it's a bit of a struggle, personally.
Basically, half the second semester, it's gone. Like, it's been taken away. So how are you feeling?
I feel a little bit nervous because I don't know the future.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I said, I know it's going to work out for whatever. Like, the only thing that I'm really, worried about per se is just graduation, walking across the stage and stuff like that. And I know my parents are them, that's just a parent thing that they want to see their student walk across. Their child walk across. And so that's just one thing. I'm okay, am I going to walk across? Is it going to be online?
Yeah.
Are we going to reschedule the day?
But what about the other senior events? Six Flags.
Oh yeah.
The senior prank. You might not get the chance to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that a bummer?
Yeah, a little bit. Because, it's a senior trip with all the seniors, to not worry about it. It's a big, I guess it is a field trip, but still, a big hangout. It's hey, let's go ride this ride, let's go do this. And, that's going to be a lot different when you can't do it. It's something that people kind of look forward to as well. It feels like we just didn't complete the year, you know? And, I feel like I might leave the senior year experience as I didn't really fully learn what I was supposed to learn to go into college, Yeah. And then having kids and it's so how was your senior year? It's well, let me tell you a story. And then it's Corona happened and the second half of the semester and this was taken away. And so it's kind of devastating. It's dang. You just can't do anything about it. It's just taken. Yeah. And even though there's the unknown of when we're going back to school and when that's really gonna be in effect on graduation and prom, I just know that it'll work out.
As a part of the class of 2020, I can relate, and I've also seen Instagram posts from different classes about how it's been being stuck at home from school. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Students across the nation have switched to online learning platforms during the COVID-19 outbreak. Here's how to find, complete, and turn in all your assignments for our school. If your teacher hasn't sent out your weekly calendar, you can head over to the Heritage High School website. Then you can click on the COVID-19 information page. From there, you can click on lesson plans for e-learning. From here, you can find the weekly agenda for every Heritage teacher. Your teachers have made weekly plans for you to follow to keep track of your schoolwork. Your teachers may have multiple classes, so you may have to scroll down in order to find your class. If your classes are on Canvas, you can click on your class and then click on the assignments page. This is the easiest way to find all of your assignments that your teacher has assigned. Once you finish an assignment, make sure you hit the submit button to turn it in and have it graded. And if your teacher is still using Google Classroom, this is how you turn in your assignments. Click on whatever class, then you can go through the stream or you can click on classwork to find all the things you're supposed to turn in. Same thing, you can click on an assignment and then make sure you mark it as done or turn it in whenever you have it completed. Your teachers also have online virtual hours, so you can email them and ask them for help or advice with your online assignments. All assignments are posted by noon on Monday, and they're due by 11:59 p.m. the following Sunday. If you have any other questions, you can check out the e-learning FAQ page on the Heritage website.
Most of us are passing the time being stuck at home by going through YouTube, going through Netflix, or just rewatching our old favorite shows. But Seeing TV's Allison Rose has some new ideas that y'all can look at on different TV platforms on this edition of The Reel.
With all the craze around the COVID-19 outbreak and being quarantined, some of you can probably relate to Disney's Rapunzel or Elsa, locked away and struck by boredom and stress. On the bright side, recently Frozen 2 was released early on Disney Plus due to the crisis. And with theaters closed, it has encouraged other companies to release their movies early as well. Find out which new films you can watch while quarantined in this edition of The Reel. One of the first films to follow was DreamWorks' Trolls World Tour. The story follows trolls Poppy and Branch, played by Anna Kendrick and Justin Timberlake, as they discover that they are not the only trolls around.
There are other kinds of trolls.
Their mission? To unite the other troll tribes against Barb, who seeks to destroy all music besides rock.
We'll overpower them with glitter.
It will be released on digital the day it was meant to arrive in theaters, April 10th. If you want something that is available sooner, look no further than the movie called Emma. It is a British comedy drama film. The main character, Emma Woodhouse, is a young rich girl who is very confident in her matchmaking skills and interferes with the love lives of her friends.
This is your doing.
The movie is currently available on platforms such as YouTube, Amazon Prime, and Google Play. Also now available for rent is Onward. In a suburban fantasy world where technology has replaced magic, two elf brothers find out that they can bring their late father back to life for a day with the power of a wizard's staff he left to them. Ultimately, the spell goes wrong,
He's just legs!
and the boys have 24 hours to figure out a way to bring the rest of their father back and master the power of the staff.
It worked! The can is huge! And the van is huge! And you're... Oh no.
This movie will also be available on Disney Plus on Friday, April 3rd. If you decide to watch one of these movies or even others during this time, also remember to stay safe, practice social distancing, and wash your hands.
I'm probably going to end up watching some of those, and y'all might do the same. But before you start watching movies, follow us on Instagram at Heritage Student Media and on Twitter at Coyote Nation TV. We posted updates from the district that y'all want to look at. I'm Gabby Cardin, and you stay classy, Coyotes.